What's up, party people? Welcome to Movement Cafe. You're now tuning into Soft Power TV, and I'll be your guide today. My name is Flo of So Blue. Movement Cafe is a space to drop in and connect with your breath and body so that we can feel more connected with ourselves. And first, I want to give a shout out to one of the Soft Power founding mothers, Siobhan Diores. Happy 34th birthday, Siobhan. I love you. Thank you for being born and being a blessing to us with your lights. Please show some love to Siobhan on Threads, Instagram, the Energy Bank on YouTube, and the Soft Power Discord. And we're going to start Movement Cafe with 1 minute of dance to celebrate Siobhan, who we'll probably watch this later in the replay. So let's just put the mother of pearl, Siobhan's altar on screen. Oh, let me just minimize myself. And then I'm going to play this song. It's called The Birthday Song by Eric Lloyd and 3 of his homies. Okay, and let's just jam out for a minute.
Everybody's on the list. Now scream your name. Scream your age. It's time to make that wish.
Birthday.
1, 2,
There you go.
3. I want to say happy birthday to you. 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 Let's go. Now close your eyes and make that wish. Make that wish. Think about it and blow out your candles. Close your eyes and make that wish. Make that wish. Think about it and blow out your candles. Close your eyes and make that wish. Make that wish. Think about it and blow out your candles. Close your eyes and make that wish. Let's go. Think about it. Check and blow out your candles. Happy birthday, fellas. Happy birthday, ladies.
All right. Thank you. Happy birthday, Siobhan. We love you so much. And let's keep the show moving with some flowetry. Okay, so now I'm going to rap. Well, I'm going to try. So a little context, and then we'll go into movement. So here's some flowetry. What doesn't get expressed gets suppressed. Our words, our truths, and emotions get stored and held in the body. That becomes stagnation and tension in the muscles, joints, organs, and fascia or connective tissue. So we take a breath and help our bodies relax into ease so that we can release the stress. We move and free stagnant energy in our bodies and teach our bodies to slow down and regulate our nervous system so that we can free the chi, the energy, and generate our vital life force and make space for our rest, our pleasure, our joy, our creativity, our courage, and our capacity to transform and hold change. This is the process of inner emotional alchemy so we can be more centered and aligned with our true self, our soul selves, our gifts, and divine purpose on earth. So let's get started with class. Everything that I offer is an invitation to explore your body, your inner world, and connect deeper with your breath and self. And if you feel emotions and tears come up in your practice, let it go and let it flow. The goal of class is to slow down and to land softly in our bodies. And so I'm going to play one song that's just going to loop throughout class. It's instrumental. I play it usually in Movement Cafe. It's called Kokoroko Home. Home by Kokoroko. Okay. So we're going to first start with our breath practice. The Holy Trinity to transmute emotions and energy is through breath, sound, and movement. So the first breath practice is going to be very activating. It's meant to help clear and cleanse trapped emotions in our hearts and our bodies. It's called the dragon's breath. And the dragon's breath is to help us call our power back. So it's very similar to a lion's breath, where on your exhale, you stick your tongue out and just release the sound. Imagine you're a dragon breathing out fire to transmute any old and stuck emotions in the heart, which is our center of emotions. So do this a few times on your own, releasing any suppressed, repressed anger and guilt, any shame, grief. Your emotions are sacred. Personally, I love the dragon's breath to help me cleanse beliefs and behaviors of playing small, of hiding. And I know that everyone in Soft Power is meant to be seen and to take up space. So allow this breath to help you call your power back, to call your energy back, and to help you reconnect with your inner courage. So one last time together. Inhale in and exhale out. Let's transition to the ocean's breath. So breathing in and out of your nose. Placing your hands on your heart, anywhere on your body, even giving yourself a little butterfly hug. Ocean's breath to soothe our hearts and our nervous system. I like to imagine when I'm holding myself, this is a hug from the ancestors, from your angels, from your guides, your guardians. One last time together. And then our last breath practice is going to be a vocal, audible breath, the sound. So on your exhale, you're going to release the sound. So inhale in, exhale, Keep going at your own pace. Take up vocal space, as Dr. Kiki would say. And as we learned from Dr. Kiki in the Soft Power Choir, this vocal breath helps us connect us to our root chakra, which is our hips, our pelvis, our pelvic floor, and the ground, right? Mother Earth, right? So send your breath to your pelvic floor and into the earth, and even imagine roots growing from the base of your spine into the earth to help you ground. So one last time together, wherever you are, exhaling out, all the way out. Inhale in and exhale. Extending the breath all the way down to your hips, to your feet, to your toes, to the ground. Beautiful job. Now let's move on to our self-massage. Let's take our hands. Let's generate some chi, some energy for a self-massage. Breathing into your hands, right? Let's charge our hands with our soft power, with our intentions, whatever you need and want to amplify in your life in this moment, in this chapter of your life. We're going to start our massage, our self-massage at the crown of our heads. Massaging the brain, the scalp, connecting with your breath, inhaling in the nose, exhaling out the mouth to clear and cleanse, or out of the nose to ground and center, moving your massage down your forehead, down your temples and your jaws. We hold a lot of tension in our jaws. Moving down our neck, the front, the back, the side of our necks. Massaging, exfoliating, and helping our bodies relax and soften. Moving down to the shoulders and clavicle. So the clavicle bones above the chest. And self-massage is also great for lymphatic drainage, which is our body's internal sewage system. Okay, raise armpits up. We're just gonna massage underneath the armpits, which has lymph nodes. So just moving, draining excess fluids in our lymph nodes throughout the body. Other side. Okay, butterfly hug, so crossing the arms across the chest and then massaging down the arms and then down the forearms. And then let's start to swipe down the arms. Swipe down the chest and the breast and the belly. Swiping, wiping what no longer serves you. Exhaling out the mouth, audible breath. Okay, let's extend our legs and swipe down the legs, swipe down the feet, down to the ground. Imagine just brushing off any energetic residue down to the earth for compost. Okay, so keeping our legs extended and then arms reach up, we're gonna shake our limbs for 10 seconds. Shaking our arms, shaking our legs for 8, 7, 6. Exhale out the mouth. This is a purging exercise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. You can release and let go. We're going to move on to our joint rotations. So staying seated, we're going to start our joint rotations at the head and neck. So pick one direction and start to move in slow circular rotations. Inhale as you look up towards the sky. Exhale as you look down towards the ground. Moving in sync with your breath. Allowing your breath to lead your body. And go at least 3 rounds in one direction before switching. And switching sides. Feel free to close your eyes if that feels good. Just connecting, allowing yourself to connect deeper with the breath and this movement, this motion. Releasing tension in the neck and shoulders. And then we're just going to look down to the earth and breathe into the back of our neck. And then look up towards the sky, opening up the throat, opening up the chest and heart. We're going to now transition to seated cat-cows. So placing your hands on your knees. We're going to Exhale, curve your spine, round the spine. Look down towards the ground. Breathe into the back of your neck and your spine. And then inhale to look up towards the sky, arching the spine, arching the back, opening up the chest and heart and shoulders. And you're moving at your own pace, rounding the spine to exhale and let go. Inhale to open up the spine, look up towards the sky. At least 5 rounds total on your own. Waking up the spine, waking up the nervous system, moving the energy, moving, circulating blood and oxygen flow up and down the spinal cord. You can also try dragon's breath too. Inhale to look up, exhale to look down. All right, come back to neutral. We're going to do some shoulder rotations, so just small shoulder circles to the back at least 5 times. Inhaling in through your nose, exhaling out the mouth. Okay, come into neutral. Let's alternate. Shoulders dropping up and down. And then we're going to drop the right ear to right shoulder. Breathe into the side of your left neck. Pause and send a breath to your neck. We'll switch sides, dropping the left ear to left shoulder, breathing to the right side of the neck. Okay. Come back to neutral. From here, we're going to do our rooster wings. So placing your hands on your shoulders, we're just going to open up the shoulder joints. Breathing into your shoulder joints, opening both wings at the same time. And then we're going to alternate one wing, one shoulder at a time. Imagine you just transformed into a rooster or whatever bird you want it to be. Okay, and then we're going to inhale, open up the wings, open up the chest, exhale, close, and then kiss the elbows together, round the spine, seated cat-cow again. Inhale to open chest, open heart, look up towards the sky. Exhale to close, round the spine. One more time, inhale, open wings, open chest, open heart. Breathe in to expand, and then exhale to release and let go. Last time. And then the last exercise of this, two more exercises of the joint rotations. We're going to do some spinal hip circles. So call this opening up the genie in the bottle. So just pick one direction to open up the hips, right? Inhale as your chest goes forward, and then exhale as you round your spine. And then switching direction. So your life force energy, also known as your chi, your prana, your kundalini energy, sits at the base of the hips, the base of the spine. So we want to move this energy up the spine and spinal cord. So inhale in through your nose, exhale out the mouth, and every time you exhale and you release, just imagine you're releasing what no longer serves you. Inhale your intentions, inhale to expand and lengthen the spine. Okay, come into neutral. Last exercise, we're going to extend the legs and arms forward, and we're going to rotate the wrists and the ankles in one direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch directions. Okay, ankle 2, don't forget that. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Great job. And then we're just gonna do a seated forward fold. So keeping the legs extended, just slowly lean forward as much as you can. We're just bending. We're bending our backs and our nerves, right? Because our nervous system runs up and down the spine. So this is activating the parasympathetic nervous system to help us slow down, to reset, to rest and digest. Last round of breath. Inhale in through your nose and exhale out. Okay, slowly rise. Well, okay, we have about 10 more minutes of class left. I'm going to skip the spinal series. We're going to come into ancestor squat, which is also known as the yogi squat. So if you can come here, we're going to do our ancestral seed flow. So from yogi squat, we're going to do a standing spinal wave. So from here, just start to lift the hips and then slowly uncurl, unwind the spine. Oh God. Into standing, and then inhale to sweep your arms up towards the sky. And then slowly dive into the ground as if you're a bird diving into the ground, into the earth, back into ancestor squat seed pose. So come back into here. Let's do it 3 times together. That was 1 time. Slowly rise, root to rise, uncurl the spine, go slow, grow slow, standing spinal wave. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Lengthen the spine. And then exhale, dive into the ground. Last time together from ancestor squat, and then slowly rise, hips, standing spinal wave. Inhale, arms up. And then slowly bring your hands down to the Okay, so our last portion of Movement Cafe, we're going to do some Qigong exercises, which is energy work and cultivation in Chinese medicine. So from standing, let's not really the music. From standing, ground your feet into the earth. We're gonna ground our feet, do some parallel swings. So swinging your arms forward, loosening up the shoulder joints. Inhaling in through your nose, exhaling out the mouth. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to swing our arms side to side for double arm swings. So be effortless in your swings. We're just loosening up the shoulder joints and also draining the lymph nodes in the armpits and all along the arms. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling in through your nose. Okay, slowly release this movement, this motion. Okay, from here, let's do standing hip circles. So you can widen your stance and just move your hips in circles in one direction. You're just gonna loosen up the joints in the lower back and the lumbar region. This is great for relieving any tension and pain in the lower back region. Let's switch direction. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 2 more exercises. Let's do some light tapping, and we're just gonna tap at the hip region. So bring your hands, lightly tap around the hips, front of the hips, side of the hips, the sacrum. Tapping, knocking life into our hips, especially if you've been sitting a lot all day. Exhaling out the mouth. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can release and let go. And then the very last exercise of today's class, we're going to do 1 minute of shaking to purge, release, let go, and to renew our energy. So from standing, start to lightly bounce from the ground up. So light bend in the knees, exhaling out the mouth. Feel free to vocalize any audible breaths. Combining breath, sound, and movement. Bring the bounce up to the chest. You can start to shoot your arms forward, shaking the limbs, the legs, and the arms. Bring the arms up to the sky. Shake for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can release. Give me a shimmy shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your head left to right. No shaking, no. One of my favorite ways to release energy, especially when I feel overwhelmed or stressed, I just feel like, no. And then shake, yes, up and down. And then we're gonna shake our hips. Shake, shake, shake the ass, shake the hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna close our practice, sweeping from the crown of the head, thanking our bodies, thanking ourselves for our practice. So let's like a yin massage. So slowing down the body. Brushing, giving ourselves light touch, brushing along the skin down to the earth. And we're going to close our practice. Hands at prayer at the heart to the third eye. Thank you. Thank you for your practice. Thank you to the Soft Power Universe. And thank you to all our loving, wise ancestors and guides that walk with us. Okay, drink water. Take a walk after class. We just moved a lot of energy, especially if you did dragon's breath. And thank you for being part of Soft Power. Here's my little closing speech. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to pause the music. Everything we do at the moment is grassroots and voluntary. And if you have resources to give and want to make a one-time donation or a recurring donation, you can give at our Give Butter campaign on our Soft Power website at whatsoftpower.org. Thanks, y'all, and see you next time in the Soft Power universe. Okay, now final pose is we're gonna pose for the ancestors. So everyone, when I count down from 3, you're gonna strike a pose. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pose. Okay. Flo reporting out. Love y'all. Peace and see you in the Soft Power Discord channel. Bye, y'all. Yay. Bye, Ela. And bye, Gooby.